Hey guys, and I hope you guys are doing okay today. Today I have another discussion video. Today I'll be discussing why I think God Pallets should be removed from Dead by Daylight. So yeah, I'll be giving as much reasons as possible why I think this, and I'll be trying to be as logical and rational as possible. And yeah, remember everything in this video is completely my opinion, etc, etc. So two things before I get into it: if you guys would drop a like and subscribe, I really appreciate that. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So first of all, if you don't know what God Pallets are in Dead by Daylight, these can be found on many maps. Not all the maps, like maybe 50% or 40% of the maps. Could be wrong. So in a nutshell, what a God Pallet is, it's a pallet that when you throw it down, you as killer has no mind game at all to that pallet, unless you're playing nurse or maybe spirit or maybe huntress or maybe hag. Yeah, like it's very minimal of the killers who can technically have a chance of mind gaming this. But God Pallets, most of the time you'll find it if you're playing certain killers, which is most of the killers in DVD. You cannot use any of your skill or any mind games at all to the survivor, and you have to break that pallet. So yeah, you're basically forced to break the pallet of most killers in DBD, and this has a lot of reasons to do with balancing for killer, and it wastes a lot of time, etc, etc. And this gives the survivor an unfair advantage to the killer, and obviously it sucks. Now I'm not saying this because I'm main killer or anything like that. I play both sides, as I said before, but I'm just here analysing what it actually is. So that's what it is. So first of all, why I think this should be removed, well, I literally basically fucking said it. Essentially, it's just hugely detrimental for the killer, and it's unfair. It gives the survivors an unfair advantage, and yeah, you can't use any skill or anything, so it's basically no gameplay, and I said unfair. So it's just stupid in my opinion to start with. Another reason, they are very abusable. You can just throw them down from anywhere, and yeah, you have to break it as killer, and it wastes your time, etc, etc. That's two key reasons why I think they should be removed. They waste time when you're killer. You can't use any skill or gameplay, so it gives the survivors an unfair advantage. And another reason, they're scattered across every fucking a bunch of maps. So Baden Preschool, or the game map, I think they have the highest spawn of God Pallets. So in Baden Preschool, which is Freddy's map, by the way, these are all Freddy's maps, you can have the God Pallet in the school, and you can have one God Pallet downstairs, so that's two. I think, and you have the shack one, but obviously shack one, yeah, and the shack, so that's three. I don't know if another one could spawn, and I won't count the ones downstairs, and I won't count the ones upstairs in our house, or the one upstairs in our house, because you can still mind game that. But you kind of get what I mean. I could add them, but they're not real proper God Pallets. But yeah, on the game map, there's one, two, there's around 5 or 6. It's obviously RNG based here, so sometimes fucking 4 could spawn, 5 could spawn, sometimes 6 could spawn. I'm trying to figure out how much more could spawn in, but I know there's at least 4 that could spawn in, maybe. Actually no, 6 in general. Like, it doesn't matter what RNG there is. The worst RNG, there's always gonna be 6. I think there could be more. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section below if you know if there's more God Pallets in the game map. But by default it's 6 God Pallets. It's insane. Now that map is considered killer sided though, although there's 6 God Pallets for the survivors who basically abuse. But the map is very small, so it does give you an advantage as killer. But yeah, that's just a quick discussion video. I don't want to take like 10 minutes explaining the same old fucking shit. But you guys kind of got what I mean. Hopefully the devs changes in the future, remove them at least, hopefully. Or lower them down a bit in other maps as well, not just game maps specifically. Although game maps, God Pallets are disgusting. But yeah, just to help out game balancing. But it isn't too much of a problem right now for me. I don't lose every match because of it. I barely lose a match because of it. But it's still there, and it should be fucking removed at least. Yeah, stay safe in these hard times, and I'll see you guys in the next video.